Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a great weekend. So this past weekend, Laura and I attended the ladies' fall tea at Chapel Hill United Methodist Church. I know I'm not a lady, but I was invited anyway. So I'm sitting at the table, and we're sitting with a few other people, and one of the people at that table was a lady named Norma McKim. Now, whenever you sit down and have a conversation with Norma McKim, you're bound to laugh. She's usually got funny stories to tell, and sometimes those stories are about her, and she's not afraid to laugh at herself. It's a great characteristic to have. But we were talking about customer service, and she told of a situation where a young man really went out his way to help her, and actually was helping another customer as well. And so she wrote a letter to the office saying, this guy was fabulous, an excellent employee, did some great things for us. Well, she got a letter back from the office saying, thank you so much for that letter. We're going to talk about it at our next meeting, but I also want you to know that that letter is going in his file, a letter in his file. And I thought, man, isn't that what we all need, right? Letters in our file, if you could imagine, about who we are. And so I did some research, and I found out that there's a ratio, and that ratio depends on which research you're looking at, but it ranges anywhere from 3 to 7. We need 3 to 7 compliments for every one criticism that we get. That's just the way our souls are, because we're human beings, we're damaged, we're bruised. Somebody makes a criticism with us, it's way louder for whatever reason than a compliment. And you know the people, there are some people that are just full of criticisms. They're really good at it. and it builds up. And it's interesting to me that they say the ratio is 3 to 7 of compliments to criticism. And yet they also say that most people have just the opposite ratio. They get one compliment and they get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 15 criticisms about what they're doing. And if you think about how that's amplified, you know, scriptures are full of admonitions for us to be kind, to speak good words to each other, words that build us up, not tear us down. And so, well, I'm just doing my job. They're not doing their job properly. Well, there's a way to do that too, right? There's a way to concretely help somebody grow in what they're doing without just tearing down everything that they do. And spend some time with Norma, and you're going to feel that way. She just has this way of doing that. I thought, why can't we all do that? What kind of a world would it be where you and I decided that we were going to be investors, not investors financially, but we're going to be investors in people's lives, where we say, I'm going to make a deposit in your life. I'm going to put a letter in your file. I'm going to put a letter in your file up here. I'm going to tell you something really good about you. A mentor that I used to have said, you know, there's always something nice that you can say about somebody. Say somebody, hey, that's a really nice dress you're wearing today. You look fantastic in that. Or, hey, that was really well done what you did there. I appreciate what you did. There's always something nice that can be said. And think of yourself as being an investor in your fellow human being. I think we could all use it, right? Anyway, that's your Monday Mojo for this week. Have a great week.